Hi, today we're going to be covering what you should outsource as a small business owner. Small business owners generally tend to do everything themselves. I do that myself. I don't like letting things go. And I do notice it does hamper my productivity. I get stuck in learning things or trying to figure something out. For example, with recording my videos, I was having a little bit of technical problems and it just drove me up the wall. And I wasted pretty much a whole day's work trying to figure that out. Then it comes to, for example, social media posting, editing the videos, posting the videos, all these different tasks that is very time consuming, where I could be focused on getting new clients and really working hard at that. So it's come a point in my life where I am seriously thinking about outsourcing, and I have outsourced before to virtual assistants. I'm not sure if you ever heard of virtual assistants, but they are fantastic. And there's lots of different kinds which could help you more with the technical stuff or more administrative things that you need to have done. So this video is basically going through what you could outsource and how you even start the whole process of looking for somebody and where you look and what the cost is and all that. So I'm just going to reduce my video and I will go through. There we go. Let's discuss what and when should you outsource to be more productive in your small business. First of all, we are going to be talking about the benefits of outsourcing, because a lot of people think, oh, it's quite a hassle to be able to brief the person I'm outsourcing to and I don't have the control. But there are many benefits that I find way much higher than the disadvantages. So it frees up your valuable time. You are your business, but you cannot be everywhere. So you need to be able to free up your time that brings in more money into your business, instead of focusing on the little tasks that actually don't bring in that much of a volume of money. So frees up your valuable time. Then it increases your productivity. Of course it does, because then you don't have to worry about all the little nitty-gritty. Somebody else is doing that for you. You're also then much more flexible because you have less tasks to focus on. So you're focusing on the bigger ones that actually show bigger returns. Then your quality of work improves because you are not spread thin. You can really do a good job at what you are focusing on, and then the rest is covered by somebody else, which leads to less stress. I mean, because you have more hours in the day, you can feel less stressed and really relax a little bit. Also, if you're pulling out your hair trying to figure out why something doesn't work, whereas if you hire somebody who has that technical knowledge, they can do it in 5 minutes, where it usually would take you maybe 3 hours. And then it's less risky. So instead of hiring someone directly into your business, you have the labor costs, the salaries, and you are fixed with them. So if your business does it's quite over certain periods of time, you still need to be paying those labor costs, you still need to be paying their salaries. But if you outsource it, it is very flexible and you can stop the contract for a certain period of time, and then when your business picks up, you can carry on and so on. So those are the benefits of outsourcing. Especially in digital marketing, when you have to do it yourself, it can be really overwhelming because there's so much to do. I mean, it's endless. There's websites, social media, blogging, SEO, and email marketing. The list goes on. So if you're trying to do everything yourself, you can easily feel overwhelmed. So instead of doing it all yourself, outsource it to a virtual assistant. And what kind of tasks can you outsource? So I've made a list. This is just based on digital marketing in this case, but there are lots of other types of tasks that you can outsource, such as bookkeeping, that will help you as well. On the social media side, the virtual assistant can create a social media calendar for you. A lot of small business owners freak out when it comes to deciding what they're going to be posting, when, how, all that stuff. Don't worry yourself with that. Hire somebody who has the experience that is able to take that off your hands. They can also research different ideas that you can use for social media posts. All you will need to do at the end of the day, once you've briefed them and they've understood your business, it's very important that they understand your business, otherwise these social media posts don't work. Then you just need to approve them. So they will do the hard work, the time-consuming work. They will send it to you and you approve or give feedback based on your thoughts. They can also find the images. It takes a long time to find images that fit your brand. So once they've understood your company and your brand image and so on, they'll be able to take that off your hands. And also click like and engage with people that comment on your social media posts, because at the end of the day, that's how the algorithm of social media works, is interaction. But it is very time consuming and you don't want to be on your phone all the time just interacting on social media. You want to be going out there and thinking about the big things, how to get the clients in, how to create new promotions, all these kind of things, which is fun as an entrepreneur to do yourself. So don't worry about this small stuff. You can outsource it. Then on your website or blog, they can really help you there as well. So basic management of it, updating plugins, making sure that your blog posts have been posted. They can format and publish your weekly content, so your weekly blogs, your weekly videos. If you have a video or podcast, then they can get it transcribed for you. And then they can also research new blog topics that you need to keep on top of so that you can get the good rankings in Google, but also give your audience valuable information. So they can do all of that work for you. And all you need to worry about is, if you want to write the blog yourself, of course, your video you have to do yourself, then you can focus on that. It takes me a long time when I record a video. I then send it to get it transcribed, because I like having the option for my audience that they can also read it if they don't want to watch the video. Then I need to post that into a blog, and then I need to take that and put it into social media posts and so on. So it's a long chain of things that I need to do for just creating one video and getting it out there. So if I have a virtual assistant, then they could take that off my hands and I would just need to be creating the content, so the videos, the blogs, and so on. What else can you outsource? Email marketing, absolutely. So prepare and schedule your newsletters, mail shots. I send one every week, so that is also quite a lot of work that goes into that. So they can take that off your hand. They can also set up your lead magnet opt-ins, thank you page, and confirmation email. So every time somebody signs up for a lead magnet on your website, you need to have a thank you page. You need to have a landing page. You need to have an email that sends them what they've actually signed up for. So it's not just creating the content, but it's also all the processes behind that take time that your virtual assistant can help you with. And then as well, they can also set up your new subscriber and or new customer nurture sequence. That's in email marketing. So when people sign up to your newsletter, do you just forget about them? Absolutely not. You want to nurture them. You want to be sending them constant content, be it new blog posts, new different offers and so on. You need to keep communicating with them. And if you fall behind because you don't have time to focus on all of that, get it outsourced. Get somebody to help you with it. On the customer service side, you could have a virtual assistant respond to emails, questions, and inquiries that come in. If they are standard ones, the usual questions come up, you don't want to be wasting your time doing that. Get somebody else to do it. They can also send thank you notes, emails, and shout outs to followers and customers so that you can keep that communication open. And then they can also handle, if you have a Facebook group, your actual Facebook group community. That's also quite nice to help you with. And other things, let me move my camera so you can see. They can research if you're going to be guest blogging. So if you're blogging on somebody else's website to drive traffic to your website, they can find out what opportunities are there. Are there any businesses that are on the same line that you could help each other? They can help you create the lead magnets. You might have this idea of what you want to send out to your audience for free, such as a guide, a checklist, or so on, but you have it in your head and you don't know how to get it out there. So they can help you with the design. They can help you with the creation of it. So that's also really good that they can help you with all of that, because the more lead magnets you get, more relevant lead magnets you use, the more targeted audience you get on your list, which you can then have a dialogue with, and they become part of your community. Regards to SEO, they can research keywords. It's a really technical and dry thing to do, but they can really help you with that. They can get testimonials. They can contact your clients on your behalf and get testimonials. Always good to have that on your website. And even Facebook ads. There's lots of different virtual assistants. So some are very specialized in online advertising, and they will help you with the Facebook ad creation, the technical side of it. So there's lots of benefits and what you could actually outsource to them. So that's great. Now, where do you find a virtual assistant and what do they cost? Because, I mean, as a small business owner, sometimes you don't have lots of money that you can just throw and just get somebody else to do. You know, that's why we do a lot ourselves to save, of course, but you've got to weigh out the benefits of saving the money versus the time that you waste doing the little things where you could be actually going out and increasing your income that way. So I've just done a little bit of a comparison here. Maybe my camera again. Okay, so where do you find one? There are lots of different places you can find virtual assistants. Now there's freelancers or there are agencies. So on the freelancer side, you can just go up onto Upwork.com, for example, or into a Facebook group such as Virtual Assistant Savvies, and you can post a job opening for them and you say specifically what you are looking for, what you need help with. And they can start as little as $10 per hour depending on the skills. So if it's just like, I wouldn't say just social media because that takes a lot of skill, but if it's compared to a very technical skill such as SEO, then the rates change according to their skills. And then on the other side, you've got virtual assistant agencies. So I've just listed some that I found here. Priority VA is purely US based. So that's a time zone difference if you are in Europe. And you've got Time, etc. and Boldly.com. They are in UK and US based. Now, agencies are more expensive because they're the middleman. So it starts at about $20 per hour and you may have an enrollment fee. I would suggest if you're just starting out and it's the first time you're hiring a virtual assistant, go the freelancer route because you also need to learn how to delegate and how to outsource your tasks. Which I will say for another video if you're interested on how you can actually brief a virtual assistant so that they actually get it and the onboarding process is not as difficult. So here are two options. Hire a freelancer, I would say start with that, and then once you're comfortable and maybe you can then move around because of the cost as well. So if you want to give a virtual assistant a try, you can hire from literally just 2 hours a week, and you can already see a huge amount of weight that gets taken off your to-do list just with these 2 hours a week. So if it's $10 an hour and you do 2 hours a week, that's $20 a week. So it's not that expensive, and the return that you get on that, because it saves you so much time and you can actually go and get more clients, which boosts your income, really, really makes sense, doesn't it? So this was a little video on what I think about outsourcing and how it actually can benefit your business. So just give it a go, just try it out. I mean, it might not work, but try it and it might really work, and then you can really grow your business. So I have lots of different videos every week, and I post them into my Digital Marketing Simplified Facebook group. So if you want to hear more about me, and you want to interact more, I would recommend you join me there and let's have a chat. And we will see what we have next week in store for you. Bye for now.